Hey guys, good morning from outside the White House. Listen, we've got more fortifications going up in D.C. today, up at Howard University, where Vice President Harris is going to hold her election night party. But before that, we got to go in here. We got to go into the White House because Marine One is inbound, and there is a chance, slim but a chance, that Biden might talk to us, and we need to get some photos of that. So let's make our way into the White House. Photos are going to be a little in today because I don't have the Steadicam with me. I don't have the SD card. Annoyed that I forgot that. But we'll make do with this phone and see how it works out. So as you can see, the fence line has gone up on 17th Street. It sort of stops on this side of the new executive office building, but I think there's a fence line up in Lafayette Park too. We'll check that out after the helicopters and we get some lunch. So that's a fence alarm. That means that someone has jumped the fence, or more probably a squirrel. That thing goes off all the time. It's rarely anything more than a squirrel or steam or whatever. Just waiting. Doing a live shot there. We'll stay out of the way. We haven't taken it down here in a while. This is where all the audio guys are, the radio networks. It's very quiet down here. That used to be the swimming pool. Let's see if anyone's outside yet. Smash these. Oh, they think he's gonna talk. That's the rose garden. I don't think he's gonna talk. But we'll set up in case he does. Ladders. What a beautiful day. Look at that sky. It's amazing. Mr. President, sir, do you have a message for Americans, no matter who wins tomorrow, sir?
Is there any message for Americans no matter who wins tomorrow?
Thanks, everybody.
Fill it up the truck. This guy went high. So this is the White House Visitors Center, or Historical Association's Visitor Center, which has the fake Oval Office in it. But as you can see, it is now secure, well, as secure as you can be with chain link fences, but I guess that's what they got. Hey guys, we are now down in a neighborhood generally known as Shaw. Back in the day, this was kind of sketchy, and there's still a few bits of it that are a little sus, but over next door to this area is Howard University, and Howard University is a historically black college or university, and it is where Kamala Harris went to undergraduate school. It is also where she's going to have a party tomorrow night for the election watch. Her big official event will be over here at Howard University. I am not invited. I did not get credentials, but neither did half of the photographers, so not a big deal. Let's go down though and take a look. Apparently they have fortified this entire area, closing off blocks of streets and started to tow cars and put up fences. So let's go see what we can see, yeah? This is a new apartment building down here in the Shaw neighborhood with fancy restaurants, coffee, nail bars, etc. Not exactly the Shaw neighborhood I grew up with here in DC. But straight ahead though, that is Howard University. Just a couple blocks away. You can see some police lights down along the main road. Let's make our way over there and see how much is closed off, if anything. Yeah, there's the clock tower over there. There, you see it? And the campus is over there. I don't know where the main event is. I assume some sort of sports arena. Don't think they're going to have it outside. Lots of golf carts going up. We got a bunch of no parking signs. Reason, Vice President Harris election event at Howard University. No parking through Sunday. Wow, that's a lot of time off. No parking. They really think the election's going to go that long? I don't think the party's going to go that long. Oh, painting over the graffiti. Making it look nice. Okay, so we got on the campus of Howard. I got these red, white, and blue balloons kind of all over the place. Media is coming in now, setting up their gear. It's like a barber pole almost. And looks like the main yard is closed for the Secret Service. Let's get some pictures. Okay, my idea that they were taking pictures of a stadium is wrong. They're going to do it out here in public. Okay, guys, well, we walked around the quad. We're not allowed to film on the quad, so we didn't. But we're out on the street again, making our way back to get something to eat. The entire campus is surrounded by this anti-scale fence. They are serious about locking down the whole campus. The event's going to be up on the quad up there by the library. So the road's closed, with the exception of buses, which use this road as a major artery through town, but no private cars are allowed. So there you see the wolf pack of tow trucks waiting to yank and crank cars off the street. They're going to clear everything. The election in D.C. itself is a foregone conclusion. Harris is going to get 95, hell, 97% of the vote. Republicans never do well in D.C. But this is ranked choice voting, and that's why a lot of people in D.C. are voting. That'll give independents the right to vote in primaries, and that'll allow a runoff basically between the top two vote getters rather than just a Democrat who always wins and the Republican who gets trounced. So a lot of people are pretty excited about that. That's a ballot initiative that we'll see on the DC ballot. I suspect it's going to pass, but haven't seen any polls. All right, well, let's go see what we can eat in this neighborhood. I have got an idea. I'm not supposed to eat too many of them, but it's been a while, so let's head down to U Street. Okay, guys, we've parked down around 12th and U. I wanted to point this out. A little neighborly sign says, "Heads up, visitors, do not leave valuables visible in your car. Have a good day. Free Palestine." Yeah, even neighborly notes of security contain a political message in DC. That's just how we roll in DC. You gotta have politics and everything, I guess. Right here is a Washington tradition since the 1950s, Ben's Chili Bowl. And this is where you can get a half smoke or chili dog. And it is really, really good. Okay. How you doing? I just want a half smoke, some fries, and
You want everything off?
on the walls are some of the famous celebrities who come here. Obama's. Is that the French president, Sarkozy? There's Obama. Bush came here. All the movie stars come here. TV stars, basketball players. That's Jimmy Fallon.
I win fries.
Alrighty, thank you. Alright, guys, this is a half smoked, half beef, half pork with some fries. It is a sort of a mid-Atlantic thing, a Baltimore specialty that's made its way down to DC. Now Ben's is famous for it. All right. Trigger warning for those of you from Chicago. So good. So amidst all the photos in here of famous Americans, actors, my favorite is actually back here. Now, there was a famous photo that ran in Life magazine back in the 1960s or so. You see this cop leaning over this kid and telling him, "Hey, you gotta back off the street." Well, that cop used to eat here. Yeah. So he sent a note, Maurice Kayano, I don't remember, but that was the cop in this photo, and he used to eat at this restaurant along with all the famous celebrities and all the others. Okay, guys, we've left Ben's Chili Bowl, and we are now making our way up to the U.S. Capitol. I thought we should take a look and see what's going on up there, if they've started to secure the Capitol building, or maybe they'll wait till January. Don't know. Anyway, on the left there, that's the Canadian Embassy. It's like the only embassy down here. And then straight ahead is the Prettyman Courthouse. That's the district court, the federal district court for D.C. That is where Donald Trump's trial is on hold until after the election. But there's going to be a hearing, I believe, just after the election, probably end of the month, regardless of who wins or loses. All right, there is the U.S. Capitol, and I don't really see any additional fence line. Well, maybe I do. Okay, we're making our way up to the U.S. Capitol, and I don't really see any riot fence. There are bike racks around the outside of the Capitol. We do have a non-scalable fence up towards the top where the construction has been ongoing, but that's been in place for, well, about a month or so, to be honest. It's not like anything new. We do have these bike racks that are new, I think, but other than that, no real major security changes here. Yeah, heading up Capitol Hill here. No real major additional security that we see. Just these bike racks, as we call them, these pedestrian fences that, as we saw on January 6th, didn't really do much. So now we're over by the Supreme Court. Again, no real change. We got the bike racks on the left in front of the Supreme Court, but nothing more severe than a few bike rack fences. I guess there's nothing really going on here for a while anyway. So, yeah, what we've got here are just bicycle rack, pedestrian barriers. They've added this all the way around. I mean, there is an anti-scale fence up there. It's only about 4 feet high, but it's been up for about 6 weeks now. It's part of the construction, or 4 weeks or so, 6 to 4, whatever. It's part of the construction of the inaugural platform that's been underway since late September. But as for additional security, just this.
Yeah,
Okay guys, so that's what's going on up at the US Capitol today and around town. Like I said, I don't have credentials for tomorrow's event at the Harris thing at Howard. I'll probably be watching on TV, but I will run around DC tomorrow. Anything breaking, I will bring it to you, and if for some reason I do get a credential to that event, maybe I'll show you what's going on there. Thanks a lot for watching. Stay tuned. Tomorrow is a big day.